Yo, it's good. I'm in a V right now. I think this will be fun. Do a nice little on the way to school yap sesh. So yeah, one thing that is not talked about enough. Oh man, I was thinking that my air was gonna be a better decision than my windows, but I don't know. But one thing that is not talked about enough is and this is very off topic, is being with. Let me just say it like this, and then I'll say what is not talked about enough. I recall being with the girl that I liked very, very much, and for the first 5 months of us hanging out, every single time I hung out with her, we were getting food, and I would have to shit so bad every single time. And then I'd be like, I can hold it. I have so many siblings, bro. I have so many people that I lived in the house with. My phone fell. I'm an expert at holding in when I have to use the bathroom, bro. You gotta, or you're just gonna pee your pants every time when your million sisters are in there. So that was not a bad thing. But then when I would hold it, then I would have to fart. And nobody talks about how annoying it is holding in your freaking fart for a million hours when you're hanging out with someone. That is so stupid. I just started farting around my friend Sam. Shout out Kai, because we've always had a very healthy fart relationship. This is a really weird way to start this. I'm not going to talk about farts for an hour, but I was just thinking, that's so weird. Why? I wish that farts weren't comical, bro. I wish I could be fart, excuse me, and then we just keep going on. But no, farts have to smell bad, so then when we're having a serious conversation and I have to fart and I fart, you're gonna look at me and be like, why did you just do that? And then even if I try to ignore it and keep talking, you're gonna be like, bro, that smelled so bad. And then it's just weird now. Now it's weird. Last thing, shout out to every girl that's ever farted in front of me, and special shout out to the girls that farted on accident in front of me and then tried to act like they didn't fart, and then when I call them out on them farting, get really embarrassed and laugh. I have a special place in my heart for all of you. Okay, so hello. Long introduction about farts, but my name is KJ or Kashif, depending on who you ask, and this is the 4th episode of Heads I Win, Tails You Lose. I think it might be the 5th. Maybe I'm a bad host. So I messed up a little bit because I made an episode in the beginning of the week, I think on Wednesday. And when I made it, I didn't like the way it sounded. I did it in my headphones for the first time because I thought my mic headphones would be better. Because I get really bad quality through this. And like I said, the more subscribers I get, I'm not gonna put this on Spotify for 20 people to listen to, because Spotify costs money, and that would just be a bad investment plan. But if I ever got, I said if I get 120 subscribers, maybe. If I get 1,000, definitely. Maybe 500, and I'll put it on Spotify, because I think more people would listen if it was on Spotify. It's much more convenient to listen to it on Spotify. But if you don't have it, I would suggest getting Musi. So it's literally YouTube stuff, and then you just don't have to get off your you can go off the app and stuff. Anyways, but yeah. So I made an episode about my first day of practice, and I was just anxious. I'm really nervous, and this is very slutty of me, but my entire life I've had a million different girls asking me how was practice today, and eventually it gets annoying. You're oh, but I think it's a be careful what you wish for situation, because now I don't have anyone now. I think Elena asked me the other day, and I've been talking to Kai and Zay a bunch since I've gotten to school. Shout out them, my niggas for real. And we've been talking, but they haven't been asking me. I've just kind of been forcing them to talk about it, because I'll send a 2-minute long voice memo. I know they get annoyed at that shit, but they listen, bro. So deadass shout out them for real. I don't think they listen to this, but if they do, I don't think anybody listens to this, but if you do, shout out you, bro. And if you are listening right now, I want you to timestamp this and comment and tell me that you're listening, because that'd be dope. And if you are listening, I really appreciate you, bro, for real. And I hope that what I'm saying is somewhat entertaining to you. Anywho, But yeah, I made a talk about the first day, and it's been hard because I'm a talkative person, especially about things I'm passionate about, and I don't really have friends there. I still haven't talked to anyone on that campus, and like having nobody to be like, oh yes, so thank you so much for asking about how practice went like this, blah, blah, blah. And I've always had that, and then I've always had it from like a specific person, so like, and not being there now is just like super overwhelming. It's like, fuck, bro. Because sometimes like having those bad practices like can get better if you can like say out loud, like, what did you do bad today? What was good today? You know, I don't know. But, and I'm somewhat glad that I didn't like post it, because then I ended up getting super busy. So and it was loud. I was in the dining hall. It was super loud. Like, it was definitely just rushed, and I just kind of wanted someone to talk to almost. So it's a good thing I didn't make it, because like now that I have more clarity, like doing this at the end of the week, I can talk about what I said then, like with more clarity, because it's the end of the week and I had an entire week of practice. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, first week of practice done. I have a controversial take, and you're not gonna agree with it unless you've gone JUCO or you are JUCO. Controversial take, which shouldn't be really controversial once I explain my logic. All right, think. Not skill wise, but I could argue and make a very good argument that going JUCO is harder than, playing JUCO basketball is harder than playing Division I basketball or Division II basketball. Now, you're gonna say to me, what, nigga? What the fuck? What are you talking about? And I'll even throw maybe like some shitty D3s in there, because there are some really good D3s. But I'll throw in like the shitty D3s in there. You're like, what are you talking about? You're wrong. You're in delusion. And I will say, like, you're valid for thinking that. But like, once I explain my case, I think that you will probably agree with me. So, my logic is, like, if you are at a D1 school, and I don't know what, like, I've never played college basketball before, so I didn't really know what I was expecting, but I seen it on the D1 level, and I seen it at the high major D1 level. So I know kind of what, like, the workout schedule is. And I don't know what I was expecting coming into the JUCO situation, but I didn't expect it to be literally identical to, like, the D1 workout situation, you know? The only thing that's different is that I almost died, guys. I don't have, like, the luxury of having, like, managers that I could just text and be like, yo, pull up to the gym, I want to shoot. And then them not be able to say, like, no, really. Like, my man's Low, like, hypothetically, I was playing at DePaul. I would know when Low had class, and I'd be like, yo, when you don't have class, can you unlock it for me a little bit? We could spend an hour in here, you could do your work in the gym. I don't need you to do anything besides open the gym for me. And that's it, you know? And I'm pretty sure they had stamps to just get in. I don't think they even had to do what I just said. So yeah, but anywho, so that's really the only thing that I've noticed that's different, like, workout schedule wise. And then, like, bro, why I say it's harder is, bro, you're at the D1, D2 level. You're getting a bunch of extra swipes because of all this extra shit. Like, you have to be on campus when nobody else is there. You're probably going to have a special dining hall. You're going to get a better living situation than everybody else. You probably get to choose before everyone else. You get to do all this, like, fun travel. And then when you are traveling, you're not, like, in, like, a van or anything. Like, you're getting, like, this nice luxury travel and all this great stuff. And, like, worst case scenario, if you're sitting on the bench, you know, you're getting, like, at least, like, that refund check. You're at least getting a stipend for being on the team. Shit, I saw a guy the other day talking about how his school didn't do, like, scholarship, like, athletic housing for scholarships. So what they did was they, everybody that was on the team, they got $3,200 a month for rent. Like, what? $3,200 for rent. I'm not good at math, so I'm not going to try to tell you how much that is a year. Wait, let me try. 32. Because 3 times 12 is 36. So it's like around $40,000 a year for, like, living. And that's, like, I know, like, the most expensive thing that is, like, around me is, like, like the really nice luxury apartments, I think they're like $2,500 a month, I think. So I'm like, and it was in Boston, bro. Like there's like he ended up like splitting with his brother and living in like a house. They like subleased a house. It was insane. And I was like, damn, bro. So like worst case scenario, you're in a situation like that, you know, and it's like, fuck it, I don't play. This shit sucks. Oh, wait, I have to go around. This shit sucks. I don't play. Man, my house is pretty sick. They had a hot tub and a pool. My house is pretty sick, you know. Like it's just like cool. Now, with that being said, I'll say this. Now, if you are on the opposite end of that, how do I get into the Starbucks? Oh, if you're on the opposite end of that and you are in the JUCO situation, you are doing everything that Division I athlete is doing, like workout schedule wise. I'm about to order a chai latte, so hold on.
Hey, I'll be right with you.
Okay. My bad. I am anti-pause, but it just paused for some reason, so I don't know what that was about. But anyways, so yeah, like workout schedule wise, like I'm doing the same shit. And then also like even like some D3 schools, like you're getting treatment after, like you have cupping, you have like recovery stuff, you have ice bath. Nigga, I don't got shit. I'm doing this. I wonder what's happening to me, because people keep, I don't know if I'm bugging. Like, what are you doing? Why are you fucking blinking at me? I'm confused. I'm scared. I hate when that shit happens. Go, like, get past me and then tell me what you're trying to say, bro. I'm confused. But anyways, but yeah, like, I'm doing the same thing you're doing, like, schedule-wise, and then, like, after, like, I have to just go home and, like, stretch. Like, there's nothing in it for me. Like, I'm literally doing it for the love of the game. Like, people always make that joke, like, oh, you're doing it for the love. Like, I'm deadass just doing it for the love of the game. And I'm not complaining. Like, I love basketball. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I'm so blessed to be in this situation. And I'm going to bust ass here. And I'm going to go to another 4 year and get a scholarship. Like, it's that simple. But, like, deadass. Like, I'm really just doing it because I love basketball. There's no incentive in it for me. Like, there's literally nothing. I'm like, I have no friends. These niggas don't talk to me. What? What did I do? She blinked her lights at me, and then she just drove by me and mouthed something. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry. Anyways, these niggas don't talk to me. They don't invite me anywhere. The only time I will say this, I don't really care if I have a lot of friends, but what I like was when people think I'm a good teammate. And when we're in the gym, I know they know I'm a good teammate. And that's really what I give a fuck about. I don't really like people that much anyways, so whatever. But I know they think I'm a good teammate, and I know I am being a good teammate because when we're in the gym, like, vibes are always good, and niggas listen to me when I talk. I'm not even a returner, and when I, like, say stuff, people listen to me. And I love that. Like, I have a voice. And there's a new coach from the year before, but I know him. But I remember, like, when I talked to the coach, I was like, I'm a vocal guy. Like, I'm a leader. So, like, I'm gonna have to be, like, you know, talking. Like, I can't just be quiet. Like, I have to talk. That's, like, who I am. And it's been good. Like, talking wise, like, I have a voice. Everybody has a voice, really, but I talk a lot. And, like, when we run, I lead the way. I love breakdowns, and I haven't been in on the breakdowns. That's why I can't wait to go to a 4 year, and hopefully I can get straight out and get to, like, a mid-major and rock out, or a high D2, somewhere where I could stay for 4 years, because I miss breaking down, bro. Like, that's one thing that's gonna really suck about, like, the rest of my basketball career. Like, there's gonna be really no stability, and, like, I really do love, like, being, like, a familiar face, you know. I don't know how to explain that, but, like, since I was in 10th grade, I was doing the breakdowns for Binghamton basketball. And then when it was football, when we needed, like, to get hype or we needed a pep talk, that was me. So then, like, being in a situation where I go to club, it's like I had a voice and I was, like, talking a lot. you know, but like there was guys that are like fucking 20 something there, like they're not listening to freshly 18 nigga, you know what I mean? So being here is good. But yeah, like I was saying, it's like I'm really just doing it for the love of the game, and I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. But after the first couple workouts, I was genuinely just staring into the abyss, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? And then it really sucks when you're not even playing games, dude. Like, this portion of like basketball season sucks, bro. It might even be worse in the summertime, like when I do go to a mid-major and I have to leave home early and I have to go to wherever I'm going to school at and work out and do whatever for like that month or the few weeks that you do. Like, that will fucking suck, bro. Like, that will suck because you're doing all this hard shit, and then there's like the reward is a game, you know. We went like 40 minutes over the last practice we had, which was Saturday, and then we were just doing plays, and I'm like, you know, like it, like you have to learn plays, but I'm working on like my attention span, and like I've been reading more so like I can process plays better because I have a learning disability, so it's like hard for me to like get things down. But especially since I haven't been running the point in a long time, but now I'm doing better at it, and like the reward for like having to sit through 40 minutes of plays is playing in a game. But I don't have a game for technically 2 months, but I don't have a scrimmage, which I don't really mind. Like, people always like, well, that's not a game. I don't care, bro. Scrimmage is good enough for me. But yeah, I don't have a scrimmage for a long while. I play on the 19th, and then I have like 3 or 4 scrimmages throughout after that. So, like, you know, I'm trying to like be positive about it. Like, what's today's date? Almost just swerved off the road. What is today's date? Okay, I don't know. I think it's like the 6th or something. But like, I'm trying to like be positive about it and say like the time is gonna fly, because it will. Like, it will. Time will go by fast. I think it's the 7th actually. But yeah, time will go by fast. And like before I know it, like it'll be October and I'll be playing again. But I don't know. As of right now, it's just so like, ooh, it just feels like it's dragging. And like, I think playing sports is good because like the bonds you make and like having someone in practice that you're close with, or that you're like, oh, I need a partner. I know like my partner, like, and I don't know if I'll ever have that again. You know, I don't know what my future holds. I don't know where I'm gonna go, and the season's still early. But like, as it seems right now, I know like when you pass someone, like it is universal to like look in their car, but like now I feel like I'm doing something wrong. The last guy didn't look, but I'm going above the speed limit. It's not my fault. Like, I'm literally going 75 right now, so I don't know how much faster I could possibly go. But yeah, as it seems right now, I'm kind of gonna be like on my own this year, which I don't really mind. I don't mind. I'm like practicing like not rushing my life. Like, I have time. I just have to do what I'm supposed to do right now, and then I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want to do in the future. So like, I have time. So like, right now I am bad with like alone time. Like, when I have too much time to myself, I get like super anxious, and I'll you know, start tweaking. Yeah. Flashback to my emo days, bro. I'm better now, but like, still, I don't think it's a good idea for me to be like super duper isolated for so long. You know what I mean? Like, in my room, I mean, not distracted. So what I've been doing is I'm just like going to bed. Like, I literally learned that trick. I never did that in my life. I hate sleeping early. Like, I never take naps. But I just learned that, like, you feel bad right now, you're sad, okay, nigga, just go to sleep. And that's just been working wonders, bro. Like, that's just what I've been doing. Like, I'm sad right now, I'm frustrated. Why am I gonna like sulk in that? I'm just gonna take my ass to bed. So I've had a few early nights as of late, and that's just the way it's gonna be. I think I'm not gonna let myself beat myself up about anything. And I've also had a much better mindset about things, because like, again, nobody's listening to this at this point, at least. And again, if you are listening at this point, timestamp and I'll literally send you $5. I'm not even joking. Timestamp it and put your Cash App. And if you're listening right now, I'm going to Cash App you $5, I swear. On my mother's life. The first 5 people. Because if there's more than 5 people that actually do listen to, I'm not sending niggas a band. But anyways. But yeah, like before, like when it was rotation stuff, I've been talking to like Kai and Zay so much. Like, bro, shout out to them, bro. Like, those are really my dogs. I always say I don't have friends, but it's definitely a coping mechanism for like being scared that people don't like me as much as I like them. And I don't want to be walking around like, yo, that's my best friend. And then that nigga's like, oh, KJ, he cool. Yeah, he's cool, I guess. Like, I hate that shit. So yeah, but yeah, shout out to them, bro. They listen a lot, and I've been talking to them a lot, just for guidance. Like, Zay's older than me, so he's played on more teams than me. He's already played college basketball, and I haven't. Like, even Kai, like, he really hasn't missed a beat, and he's played with D1 guys. I have too, I guess, but I was playing club basketball last year, and like, I practiced twice a week, you know, and the practices weren't like anything crazy, so it's just like, I'm like so out of the loop when it comes to stuff like this. So like, we were doing lineup stuff, and I was getting frustrated because I'm like, how could I possibly be like, because I'm in the second group, so like, obviously like the group that I'm in is in the rotation, but it's just like, dude, like, what do you mean in the rotation, bro? Like, I'm a starter, dude. And before I say that, and I say that like, what's the word? I say that in a confident way, but like now it's just like, I don't really know. I don't know how to word this without like being rude, because I'm not like, the way I'm talking like, fuck niggas, I'm better than niggas. Like, it's just genuinely like, what are we watching, you know? But like, they put it in a good perspective for me, because they're like, dude, it's the 3rd day. Like, you practiced on this basketball team for 4 days, and you're worried about like what a lineup's gonna be, bro. 6 more Sundays until I play, and I'm worried about a lineup, bro. You know, like, relax. And they've done a really good job of helping me calm down in those situations, so I appreciate them very much. But yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me, but I've had a very good mindset about it. Like, I've been in so many situations my entire life where I start and I suck. You know, I start and I don't play good. So why would I care about starting a basketball game? Like, I want to start and finish. You know? If I don't start, then I want to finish. And I've been in so many situations where I don't start out the game, but I will be in the game at the end. And that's just the kind of player I am. Like, you know, you want KJ Summers in the game at the end. I remember when I was in 10th grade, I had a really good game against UE, and we win. And then the next game, I started against Vestal, and I fucking sucked. And that was like where everything could have changed for me, like for my life. Like, my whole life could have changed right there. Yeah, I fucking sucked. I think about that shit often, bro. And that's been my mindset, you know. Like, who gives a fuck if I start? Who gives a fuck? If I come off the bench and I average 15, 3 steals, 3.5 steals, fucking 5 assists, 8 rebounds, like, I'm going to get a scholarship, bro. So it's like, it's that simple, dude. It's that simple. I was thinking, like, I can average like 15 points per game and fill up the stat sheet like a lot. Like, I would have to have like I said, like 4 steals, like 5, 6 assists, 7 or 8 rebounds, and like maybe like a block or a half a block. And I think I could get a scholarship that way. But then if I average like 17 or 18 points, then I could, you know, I'm probably going to average like 3 or 4 steals a game, if I'm being honest. Just with the level I've seen right now, like, I don't know. But, yeah, like, I can get out of here with like that. That's not an insult, too. I was thinking about it, like, I was like, yo, this feels like a good, like, this feels like a team. Like, this is nice, but, like, who wants to be at TC3? Who wants to be at Onondaga? Who wants to be at, like, any of these schools, you know? And you're not supposed to be. It's a junior college for a reason. Whether you're gonna work or you're gonna go to another school after, like, you're like, this shouldn't be the end goal, you know? Like, you don't go to these schools and like be like, yay, and then that'd be it. Like you're supposed to, it's like supposed to be like a stepping stone, you know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna say that a lot. Like I'm gonna be like, I don't belong here and I'm not supposed to be here. And it's not like, oh, like fuck my school. It's like, this is not where anyone's supposed to be, you know? Like once you're done with this shit, regardless if like you have a job or whatever you're doing, like when you're done with this, you're supposed to like go be something. Like you're supposed to have like a good ass job. Like you're supposed to go be a nurse. You're supposed to be a contractor. You're supposed to be like whatever you're supposed to be, you know? Or you're supposed to go to your next school, and that's where I'm at. I'm supposed to be at my next school. So I'm gonna like repeat that a lot. I want to repeat like I'm not supposed to be here a ton, but I don't ever mean it in like a demeaning way to my school, because I love my school and I'm so grateful that I'm here. But yeah, I've just been trying to keep a positive mindset. Like for the first time in my life, I'm like good enough, and I'm more than good enough, and I need to remember that. Like I need to remember that, damn KJ, you really, like, you're so blessed and you did it. Like you finally did it and you put in the work and it's gonna pay off. So don't get frustrated when you go to a workout and your shot's super flat. Don't get frustrated when a lineup is made to run plays and you're the 8th or the 9th man. Don't get frustrated, because it's not worth getting frustrated over. It's not worth getting frustrated over. So yeah, and I think that goes for everybody. Like I kept saying, like, do you want to be a starter or do you want to be a finisher? I want to, and I will be a finisher. I will finish games. So I don't really mind if I'm not a starter, but as long as I finish and as long as I get a scholarship, I don't really care what happens. But this is gonna be really interesting to talk about, because I'm a sore loser, and there's an alternate universe where I don't play and I don't play well, and I have too many credits to stay at a JUCO. So like, even if I was like, fuck this shit, I'm going to a different JUCO, like I have too many credits, so I have to go to a 4-year. And like in that alternate universe where I have to go to like some shitty D3 school, like I will be a bitch, bro. So like it's gonna be really nice like to like listen to myself after like playing multiple games in a week, you know, and just see where my head's at. And obviously like everything's so much easier said than done. It's so easy to like drive into the blue sky with clouds and sun and be like, it's gonna be okay, like I'm blessed and I'm gonna get through it. But it's gonna be really hard when I'm not really getting through it. It's snowy and cold, and you know. So yeah, I hope that if you're listening now, you're listening then. And yeah, bro, if you made it this far, I'm so appreciative of you, and I thank you. And yeah, I'll probably be back maybe Wednesday. I'm kind of busy on Wednesdays because I have that late class. But if not Wednesday, then definitely Thursday. But I think Sunday's gonna be definitely my day for sure. Yeah. And like I said, I'll get my face involved eventually. I'll get like a mic too, but I'm not investing in the. I have 9 subscribers, dude, and I'm appreciative of all 9 of you. I don't even know how to see who's subscribed, bro. It's so weird, but yeah, I'm not gonna pay a subscription to Spotify or buy stuff just to have 9 subscribers. So until I start popping a little bit, you're gonna have to enjoy that blank screen. I might add like a little picture in there today, maybe. But yeah, bro, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys again at the end of the week.